Welcome to a place where reality blurs into the unknowns. This is Castillo Mundo King, a towering enigma on the north coast of the Dominican Republic. A museum, a message, or perhaps a gateway to another world. They call it a museum, but it feels much stranger. Inside these walls lies a world crafted by one man's exceptional talents. The late Rolf Schulz, a German artist who left behind the ordinary to chase the mysteries of the cosmos. Strange sculptures leer down at you, daring you to enter. But it's what lies within that truly captivates and unsettles. Castillo Mundo King is a sanctuary for the bizarre, a testament to one man's vision of the future and the mysteries that lie behind us. Rolf Schulz was no ordinary man. Born on August 27, 1942 in Thorn, now Torun, Poland, he led a life marked by radical creativity and bold performance. In 1984, he produced an experimental sound drama called Brulval, an auditory journey through the mystical Saxonwald forests. Then, in 1989, as the Berlin Wall trembled on the edge of history, Schulz captured the world's attention with Coma Amazonica, a striking performance where he rode a horse-drawn cart carrying a massive tropical tree to Checkpoint Charlie. This act was a protest against the destruction of the Amazon rainforest and was immortalized on video by filmmaker David Vossel. His art, even in its early forms, pulsed with a raw energy, a tangible connection to something beyond the mundane. He built strange structures, crafted otherworldly sculptures, and filled canvases with beings and landscapes, seemingly ripped from the depths of a fever dream. His work attracted attention, but not always acclaim. Some called him mad, others a visionary. In the early 1990s, Schulz experienced what can only be described as a calling. An inexplicable pull drew him to the shores of the Dominican Republic. He claimed to be guided by unseen forces, whispers on the wind leading him to a specific location, a hilltop overlooking the turquoise waters of the Atlantic. It was here, he believed, that he was destined to build his magnum opus. The locals, accustomed to the ebb and flow of tourists and artists, regarded Schulz with a mixture of curiosity and apprehension. He was an outsider speaking a different language, driven by an unseen purpose. Yet he possessed an undeniable charisma, an aura that commanded attention and respect. With the help of local laborers, he began to construct his castle, brick by brick, imbuing each stone with his singular vision. Stepping inside Castillo Mundo King is like crossing the threshold into another dimension. Glowing sculptures bathed in an ethereal light greet you with vacant stares. Murals explode across the walls, depicting celestial beings, otherworldly landscapes, and scenes of ancient rituals. The air hums with an unseen energy, a palpable sense of the unknown. Schulz's belief in extraterrestrial life is evident throughout the castle. Alien faces crafted from concrete and adorned with shimmering mosaics peer down from every corner. Spaceships, frozen in mid-flight, adorn the ceilings. He believed that ancient civilizations, much like the Taino people who once inhabited this island, were visited by beings from the stars. Their knowledge, their technology, their very essence, he believed, was imprinted on the land itself. echoes of ancient wisdom. Castillo Mundo King is more than just a monument to the extraterrestrial. It's a melting pot of spiritual and cultural influences. Among the strange and otherworldly artifacts, the castle also houses an extensive collection of Haitian art. This vibrant and deeply symbolic artwork ranges from colorful voodoo paintings to intricate wooden sculptures and sequin flags. Schulz saw a common thread running through these disparate cultures, a shared belief in a cosmic connection transcending time and space. He incorporated elements of shamanism, alchemy, and esoteric philosophy into his art, creating a space where the boundaries between the physical and the spiritual seem to dissolve. Statues of deities from various pantheons stand shoulder to shoulder with representations of mythical creatures and beings of pure energy. From Taino mythology to cosmic prophecy, Castillo Mundo King blurs the line between ancient wisdom and futuristic visions. A palpable energy. Visitors to Castillo Mundo King often report a strange sensation washing over them as they explore its labyrinthine corridors. Some describe a tingling energy, a feeling of being watched by unseen eyes. Others speak of sudden chills, whispers carried on the breeze, and an overwhelming sense of peace or unease, depending on where they stand within the castle. Whether these sensations are the result of Schulz's artistic intention, the power of suggestion, or something more, remains a mystery. The castle seems to act as a conduit, amplifying emotions and perceptions. It's a place where the veil between the worlds feels thin, where the impossible seems tantalizingly within reach. Convergence of power. Some speculate that the location of Castillo Mundo King is no accident. The Dominican Republic in this particular region is steeped in the spiritual heritage of the Taino people, who believed in a deep connection to the land and its unseen energies. Could it be that Schulz, consciously or unconsciously, tapped into something ancient and powerful when he chose this spot for his castle? There are those who believe that Castillo Mundo King sits atop a convergence of ley lines, invisible pathways of energy that crisscross the globe. These lines, they say, are conduits for spiritual and telluric forces, and their intersection can create places of heightened energy and unusual phenomena. Whether or not one subscribes to such beliefs, it's hard to deny the palpable atmosphere of Castillo Mundo King. The unanswered riddle. Rolf Schulz passed away in 2018, leaving behind a legacy as enigmatic as the man himself. Castillo Mundo King stands as his testament, a concrete manifestation of his unique visions. But what is it truly? A museum, a temple, a beacon to the stars, or simply the ramblings of a madman given physical form? The answer perhaps lies not in the concrete and mosaics, but in the experience of the individual. Castillo Mundo King is a mirror reflecting back the beliefs and perceptions of those who dare to enter its embrace. It's a place that challenges our understanding of reality, urging us to look beyond the mundane and embrace the mysteries that lie at the edges of our perception. So, the next time you find yourself on the sun-kissed shores of the Dominican Republic, take a detour from the ordinary. Venture into the unknown. Explore the riddle that is Castillo Mundo King. But be warned, once you step inside, you may never see the world in the same way again. The truth is waiting if you're ready to see it. Subscribe for more journeys into the unknown.